Be the person your dog thinks you are. That's the t shirt and the topic today. Went out this weekend. It's time to replace some of my wardrobe. Anyone that knows me knows that I don't often go clothes shopping. I tend to wait until everything has holes in it before I go to replace it. So finally did that this weekend, and I came across this particular T-shirt. Be the person your dog thinks you are, and I said I gotta have that. And the reason that I wanted this shirt is it makes a very profound statement. You know, we live in a world right now where everyone is seemingly trying to get us to take sides on some contentious topic. And there's nothing wrong with having differing opinions, differing viewpoints, not agreeing on a topic. It's when we're being prompted to absolutely be angry and hate each other and go to the ridiculous over those viewpoints. You know, there are some hills worth dying on, but there's not too many of those hills worth dying on. And that's really the point that this shirt was all about. I've gotten to the point I don't even watch the news anymore, haven't for years, because all they want to do is give me reasons to be angry about something. What they're trying to do is tell me how to think about things and trying to fuel the fire within me over some topic that truthfully, in the grand scheme of things, is not going to change the outcome of my life. But what they're trying to do is push those hot buttons. And so that's what I want to get into here today. And so, first of all, in my own life, as a follower of Christ, the often quoted verse is the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And there's a lot of, truth in that verse that can be applied day by day. How do I want to be treated? And the way that I want to be treated, I need to extend that to other people. But back to the shirt here, I was thinking about my dog Lily. And here recently we had to put Lily's companion to sleep. And so she's been by herself for the last few weeks. And we've had Lily for the last 7 years. And here's what Lily expects from me. Lily expects that when she comes up to me, that I'm going to give her attention, that I'm not going to ignore her, that I'm going to love on her. She expects that when she needs to be fed, that I'm going to meet that need for her, that when she needs to go outside, that I'm going to meet that need for her, that I'm going to give her a place to stay, a place to sleep. This morning we went out for our walk. When she sees me with my shorts and my tennis shoes and my t-shirt on in the morning, she knows it's time to run to the front door. It's time to go for a walk. Those are her expectations of the relationship. She expects nothing other than love and kindness. That's the relationship standard that's been set. She expects that when she comes in the morning, she gets a treat. Right now, the treats are peanut butter treats, her favorite. And that is the expectation. Now, I take that to the simplistic, but the truth is, when we make kindness our natural pattern, when we make kindness the natural flow of our life, what we find is people respond accordingly. There is a reciprocal kindness that gets returned. I have the privilege of traveling the world on a regular basis. Last year, I traveled 67,000 miles on an airplane. When we figured it up, went around the world 2.7 times. I was in 8 different countries last year. When I look at my news feed here on Facebook and the people that follow me, I have followers from all around the world. And I have friends in many nations around the world. And one of the things that I have found worldwide, regardless of culture, regardless of religion, skin color, language, is that when you make kindness the order of the day, when you go out of your way just to simply be nice to people, that gets returned to you manyfold. I've got a friend in Nairobi. I met him because he was the cab driver from the airport many years ago. His name's Moses. And over the last 6 or 7 years, Moses and I have developed a good friendship. Moses has bailed me out of a few situations where things fell through and I was able to call and say, "Hey, Moses, can you help me out?" Why? Because of friendship, because of kindness. I've got friends in India and Pakistan and Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda, other places that in a pinch, I know that I could call and say, "Can you help me?" And they would help me out because the friendship is there. And the reason the friendship is there is because we've made being nice, being kind, the order of the day. And so I want to encourage you, consider, how are you treating people around you? Whether that's the server at the restaurant, the cashier at Walmart, the flight attendant, the person at the airline ticket counter, the teller at the bank, the person who waits on you in some other location. Are you showing kindness in every circumstance, or are you letting the frustrations of the day, the frustrations of life, get in the way, and you're becoming irritable and grumpy and mean? And let's be honest, as I get older, there's things that are a little more irritating to me than they used to be. And so I'm having to learn to take things in stride and learn to, hey, it doesn't really matter. And that's the place that I want us to go. That, the things that we let grind on us aren't going to matter 10 years from now. They're not going to matter 2 years from now. In fact, most of the time, they're going to matter 2 minutes from now. And so there's not an excuse for not being nice. There's not an excuse for not treating people with respect. And so that's my thought for you today. Be the person your dog thinks you are. If your dog thinks you're a good person, then go out of your way to prove your dog right today. Anyway, a few lighthearted thoughts for you with a little depth to it as well. Hope you have a great day.